Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 8th of December 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for Nvidia. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. And then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting to the video, it is important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style, since you may not be with mine. But with that out of the way, let's just get into the video. So, monthly charts are interesting for Nvidia because the volume clearly is not backing the uptrend that we have been seeing, which is very concerning, and I've been saying this for quite a while now. Clearly, we can see that there is much more volatility in the charts just by gauging the size of the wicks. I mean, look at the difference between the size of the wicks here versus the size of the wicks here. Clearly, this is indicating increased volatility, and this usually does mark the end of a trend or definitely a congestion phase. So we will need strong confirmation or fundamental data to back the increase in price of Nvidia. MACD is positive as of now, so is RSI. Weekly charts have actually given a negative signal because the MACD has just crossed over. RSI is negative. Well, it's not confirming the price, that's for sure. Since price is going up, RSI is not, so there's actually a divergence. There's negative signals coming from the weekly charts, quite strong because the volume is negative, MACD negative, and RSI negative as well. Now, this clearly shows that the price indicators are not keeping in track with not confirming the price movement that we're seeing on the weekly charts. And this will become even more clear when we move to the daily charts. There's certain patterns that's happening that usually indicate some sort of reversal, but we can clearly see that this is sort of a congestion phase the last 4 or 5 weeks for Nvidia, and we are seeing a small retreat downwards. So we do need some confirmation as to where it's going to go. Now it gets a little bit interesting in the daily charts. We can see that these last 3 candles, although definitely not exact, resemble an evening star pattern, which is typically a reversal pattern. Now, although the doji isn't gapped up, we can see that clearly there was a bullish, this is the evening doji star, clearly strong candle decrease. So if this does break the low of this candle, I will take it as a reversal signal. However, clearly, again, similarly, daily charts show that this is sort of a congestion phase, and we do need to be a little bit more wary. MACD is actually negative as of now, but, still it hasn't crossed over, so technically it is negative. RSI negative as well. So a lot of negative technical signals coming from Nvidia. Now, this week, we will buy when it crosses 146.54 and sell when it falls below 141, with a target of 2% and a trailing stop loss of 1%, and we will close on Friday. Now, the weekly trend is up and the monthly trend is up. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.